Good evening, everyone. We are back with some Wheel of Struggle. I know that I haven't been doing a whole lot of it this season just because things have been pretty busy here. Between school starting back up and Cub Scouts and everything like that. But I had nominated Tetris this season, so we're going to see if we can at least get some Tetris in. I'll go ahead and say right now, I am not great at it, but I really do enjoy it. So I'm hoping to get a little bit of time in it at least tonight. So let's go ahead and hop on over to Tetris. See if I can't get it to pop up for us here. Well, let's try that again here. Just 1 minute here. Let's see if we can't. Get it to cooperate. There it is. All right, so for Tetris, it is going to be score, level, and time. So as soon as we go, then we will start the timer and see how far we get tonight. There is a 5-hour limit on it. I'm not sure I'm going to play the full 5 hours, but we'll see. If we can get live split to cooperate here. There we are. And starting on level 0. The Tetris music was sounding a little bit chaotic, so we're gonna go for something kind of chill tonight. Assuming we still have fast drop, but it doesn't really want to play nice. There we go. I also had nominated Tetrisphere for this season, and that one didn't come through, but that one's also a fun game. It's a little bit different. It was on the 64, and it was Tetris on, as you might guess, a sphere. And I played the heck out of that game when I was younger. Again, wasn't great at it, but still really enjoyed it. I don't really expect to get any Tetris clears, and I don't know that I've even really played a whole lot of the original Tetris. I've played my fair share of Dr. Mario, and all kinds of different iterations they've got, like on the Switch, where they have the one where you can play online against other people. But it's always just kind of been like one of those fun games that you can just play a little bit and not have to worry about a story or keeping up with it and remembering to finish a game. There's no finishing Tetris. There's just when it lets you leave. I feel like tonight's gonna be a little bit of a struggle too because I decided to take my glasses off and just play. The new glasses have been giving me a little bit of a headache, but kind of tracking down where all the pieces are lining up here is a little bit of a struggle. Let's see, we'll go here. Not sure which version of Tetris it was that had the save piece or the push up to make the piece immediately drop. I feel like that might be the one that I played the most of. My fingers keep wanting to push the up button to get it to slot right down. Alright, on to level 3. So far, so good. I know this is still the easy stages, so... Poor fish. I heard he played the wrong version for like 2 hours, which he's probably never going to get to live down. Honestly, that's probably the worst part of it. Everyone's going to remember forever. And I'm not really sure how he's gonna get past that. Other than just playing some more Tetris. And level 4. I do kind of miss all the colors from the other Tetrises where the pieces were all different colored. There we go. We'll clean this up, get back down to the bottom. I feel like the most Tetris I've played in my life is as an adult, packing and moving way too many times. Way too many times. And trying to get everything to fit in one moving truck or one car. Or even packing and trying to take the kids somewhere. So my least favorite Tetris trips are the Costco ones, trying to fit everything in. We're starting to get a little faster. Piece that you want to fit exactly what you're going for when you need it. I mean, we've already hit level 7. I was just gonna say level 6, but look at us go. I do like this, pinky purple theme we've got going on this one. Very nice. Oop, I'm late. I was so busy looking at my level that I misplaced that one. Okay, we will slide in there, and there, and there, there. There we go, we can fix that. They were sending them down faster before, but as it's picking up, I'm just gonna start letting the screen send them down while I plan my next moves. Alright, on to level 9. That's the right one of that, but that's okay. Let's just do some recovery here. Oops, damn it all. Is this where it ends? It is. Alright, so we got to level 9 at 12, 12, 19, with a score of 24, 439. Not too bad so far. Probably not setting any records, but not bad. Okay, let's... It really does. I'm like, I've got a pretty good handle on this. Oh no. I'm a Tetris master? Fabulous. Alright. Have you done your run? I'll admit I haven't spent a whole lot of time on Twitch lately either. And I honestly, I know this is terrible. I didn't even actually get to watch Pre-3 today. I know. My husband does Pre-3. Didn't even watch him. I tried to. But the girls just, they chose that moment to decide that screaming was a really, really good use of their time. Were you having fun with it, or were you just kind of eh? I'll admit I was watching Stormy earlier again on Mark's screen, and I am not good at watching other people play Tetris. I am much better at telling people what to do than doing it myself. That's fair. I'm glad you're having fun with it though. I nominated it because I was like, well, people love Tetris, but nobody really plays the original one, so let's do that. And I'm really curious to see who's going to hit top scores on it. I know it won't be me, but I don't know. Part of me is thinking that we should just have FTL back on the wheel. I know that's really random, but I heard some FTL music today when I was taking my oldest to the roller rink, and I was like, oh yeah, that was so fun when we played on the wheel. I haven't checked scores yet, so I didn't know Fish was well and above, even with his having to, you know, restart. Like I was saying before, I'm not sure. I might try and nominate Tetrisphere again, because I nominated it for this season too, but it didn't get picked. But that would be interesting to see how everybody copes with Tetris, but in as much of the 3D world as you get with with the N64. And I don't think that one's quite as well known as some of the other Tetris games. It definitely was trying something different. Put it right there. Yeah, you do have to, you know, beat it before you can get a different ship. Though I wonder if there's a way that we could, I don't know, if we could do some kind of modded version where you could get a different ship. I've played a bunch of FTL, but I'm not too familiar with the modding, you know, and seeing if there's anything they could do to give everybody access to, say, the next ship or a different ship. I didn't think I beat a single round of it when I played it for the wheel, even though I've played it before. But I've never pretended to be really good at games. Ah, Return of a Legend, yeah. Man, do I wish I could save pieces. When I saw E.T. come back up, I was like, yeah, no, we ain't doing that. It was fun to play once. And the funny thing about E.T. is I'd actually played the game before. Not beaten it. I'd played the game before because my dad had an Atari growing up, and one of the games that he had was E.T. And oh, I won't put that there though. No, I was gonna hopefully spin it one more time, but I didn't. But anyway, I had played E.T. before, and as a kid, I was like, I have no fucking clue what's going on. And even as a grown-up, I was like, yeah, I still have no fucking clue what's going on. When our E.T. was tolerable for 2 hours, yeah, no. After about an hour, I was like, yeah, I'm definitely not gonna be getting anywhere with this. But it was fun. It was fun for the laughs. But after, you know, the idea of playing it for another season, nope. I'll let everybody else have their fun with it. If fun's what you can call it. It's just such a bad game. Alright, level 8. is where we're gonna start getting sloppy, making mistakes. That way when we head into, you know, level 9, we're already screwed, right? Oh, dang it. Hey, how it going? How's it going? Blech, can't talk. Too busy Tetrising. Oh shit, we hit level 10. Woo. I do also need to check with Mark when he's out of the shower because I think this controller might be having some struggles. It feels like it's really a struggle to get any of the buttons to push and react. Unless that's normal for this. Ah! Alright, that was 24:36. Level 10, score 39,998. Writing it down old school here. Oh, it's just the game. Okay. Well, then it's not. I felt like this controller, it's a super old Xbox controller that I got plugged in. But I wasn't sure if it was that or if it was something else. Yeah, doing great, Em. How's everything going there for you? Good to have you stop in. Well, if it's just the game, then there's not much that I can really do controller-wise. Though I'm surprised it's only been 25 minutes. It feels like I've been playing longer than that. Surprised I got to level 10. But then boy, things went downhill. Went downhill fast. I thought about starting the run while the girls were still awake, but then I was like, yeah, that's asking for more trouble than it's worth. I just know that I'd get into a really, really, really good groove, and then somebody'd have to climb in my lap and help. Because they're so helpful. I did at least partially wear out Lily by taking her to the roller rink today. It's only her second time going, and she finally kind of figured out how to move her legs. So I showed her a different way, and she thought she was pretty fast. Like, look at you, you're so fast. She's like, yeah, call me Speedy Lily. And I was like, all right, Speedy Lily, let's go. She was not, however, brave enough to try the hokey pokey on roller skates. Oh my god, he's not allowed on skates. He is not allowed to go roller skating. I took him when we were dating, so you know, like forever ago. And I've been roller skating since I was a kid, like little, and it's just a natural thing for me. And it was not for him, and he drop kicked a kid as he was falling down and got glared at by the people who were working at the roller rink. He's just not a good candidate for skating. Yeah, he was like a 5-year-old kid. It was good. Not for the kid, but it was good for me. It was pretty funny. I tried taking him, I think, at least one more time, and it just was not. It was just not working out. Yeah, kid hates the roller rink. He's like, oh. Hey, Mom, remember that time that I was doing really good skating, and this giant dude came over and kicked me in the head? I don't ever want to skate again. Yeah, I remember going skating when I was super young. My parents, so my mom actually used to work at a roller rink when she was younger, and when my dad was dating her, he would go to the roller. Oh boy, we're gonna get a full clear. I love that. When my dad was trying to date her, he would go to the roller rink where she was working and go skating. And my uncle, since he lived in the same town as my mom did, he was always skating too. So when we were younger, they would take us, and there were 3 of us kids, so they would, take us all. And I remember riding around the roller rink on my uncle's shoulders. Not the safest thing to do, but it was pretty fun. I don't remember falling, so. Yeah, it seems like roller rinks, it's pretty hard to keep them open. People just don't seem to want to go. Though today it was busy. There were a lot of birthday parties, and I think if Lily ever gets good at roller skating, she might want to have a roller rink party. It's hard on the legs, man. And oddly enough, like your feet, when you are starting out and getting your balance, it's hard on your feet too. For a while pre-COVID, I was taking ice skating lessons because that is something that I always wanted to do as a kid, was to learn to ice skate. And we just didn't live close enough to a rink. We just didn't have the funds for me to learn ice skating, but it's something that just absolutely fascinated me. And I was taking lessons pre-COVID, and then everything shut down. So that kind of stopped that, and then I was pregnant with Viv, and then it also kind of stopped that. So I'd like to get back into it. Unfortunately, the nice skates that I had saved up and bought no longer fit, because sometimes after you have a baby, your feet get bigger. And I was pretty sad about that. So I had to sell them. Because you can't exactly slim your feet down. But been working on kind of getting back in shape, and kind of hoping that once I do, that maybe I can start going to the indoor rink again and see if I can't build up those leg muscles again. Get ice skating too. I don't know if I'd get back in lessons or not, but that's just more of a time thing really than a desire thing. A lot of things kind of had been cut back this year just from just lack of time. It's not really where I want that either. I have to start sticking some stuff in to get these down before we... Did you used to ice skate a lot when you were doing it? Or did you just kind of go here and there? Nice. I should have checked when I was in college to see if they had a skating club. I don't know if they would have, but that would have been cool. Learn to skate that way instead of as an already creaky adult. So I'll tell you, my first lesson with the Learn to Skate program that I did, I was trying to practice what they called the snowplow stop, and slipped and did the one thing that they told me not to do, which is fall backwards. And I fell so hard backwards that, oh my god, my spine, it hit so hard. I was sore for weeks. I kind of... Hold that thought. I know that was you. I'm trying to talk, but I can't because I'm gonna die. No, go faster. Over. That way. And now that way. Oh no! There it goes. Oh. Level 10 again, and same score as before. Oh, oops, dupe. Never mind. Current score 28, 9, 10. There we go. Okay. You know, I don't think I've ever watched any roller hockey. That sounds like it could be interesting. Anyway, I fell super hard on my back and was hurt for a bit. I still went. I still went to lessons, but then that kind of spooked me from starting some of the more complicated things they were having us try. I couldn't quite get crossovers. Every time I would try that, I would just freeze up and be like, "Oh, that's gonna hurt." Though the instructor was trying to coax me into moving a little bit further forward, getting into adult competition. And I was like, yeah, but I would probably need to confidently be able to do a crossover first. But maybe he was just hoping for more people on their competitive team. I don't know. I can skate backwards in roller skates and on ice skates. I can't go fast on ice skates, but I can go backwards. And I think being able to do it on roller skates helped me be able to do it on ice skates. At least that's what I'm assuming. Lily was very impressed today when I was skating backwards. I'd also like to learn how to do crossovers on roller skates. That's not something I ever learned. But part of our PE curriculum in elementary, and I think in middle school too, included a part on roller skating. So, I mean, there was also line dance, which I did not take to very well, but they included roller skating. So that was always, I think, my favorite unit in PE, because I'm not athletic, I'm not coordinated, but having already had some roller skating experience sure helped. Yeah, it feels like that's how that happens. Oh boy, here we go. It feels like you start one thing thinking it's not going to take up all of your time, and then it absolutely does. Archery would be fun though. We did an archery unit in PE as well, and I also always really enjoyed that one. Again, not a whole lot of running needed, so kind of right up my alley. I accidentally volunteered myself to be Cub Master for Lily's Cub Scout pack, and now I just don't have a whole lot of time or brain space for much of anything else. By the time the end of the week rolls around and I'm ready to do some Wheel of Struggle, I'm sometimes just not ready to. Yeah, it really does help with shoulder strength. Because all we had for bows, I'm not even sure really what you call them, for school was just your really basic one. And we had to restring them, you know, every single time. So, you know, step through and pull it down and get the string ready on the bow. And it was always in the fall. That was always one of our fall units, was archery. The one year when I was in high school, we were doing the archery unit, and then a dog ran across the archery field, and we all had to stop. Everybody's like, oh no, we can't do anything until somebody gets the dog. So I'm like, oh okay, I'll go get the dog because I love dogs. And yeah, he was definitely really skunked. He was having a fabulous time um, being the free dog he thought he was and getting skunked. So then my gloves that I had been wearing, because of course I had morning PE and everything was always super stinking cold. Yeah, my gloves got to live in the garage for a while until they got destunked because they were leather and I could not wash them. National ranking? Nice. So you didn't just dabble. I feel like I missed my calling as just like being a rich person and not having to work and just being able to explore whatever hobbies interest me at the time because boy, I could just really get into so many things. I probably wouldn't, you know, do all of them for too terribly long, but it would be sure fun to try. Maybe in my next life I'll have to try and be rich or something. Alright. Yeah, that would help. Do you mind if I ask what you got your PhD in? I have a feeling that I've heard it before, but Tetris is stealing the brain cells that I do have remaining. Physical oceanography. Wow. That sounds really fascinating, honestly. I have a friend that I used to work with when I was a dog groomer that was studying marine biology, and I can't remember what her specialty was. Oops. Oh, shit. A lot of computing. Yeah. It probably from the outside sounds like a lot more fun than it probably is in practice. Which honestly, when I was a dog groomer, everybody was like, oh, that sounds like so much fun. You get to play with puppies all day. And it's like, yeah, no, Fido's trying to bite me or poop on me or what have you. So yeah, super duper fun. But everybody always likes to see just the glamorous part of a job and not the hard part of it. no. It's the beginning of the end. There it goes. Not as far that time, so I'm not gonna record that one. You saw my little rocket? It's a pretty nice rocket. So did you have a lot of programming experience going into working on your PhD, or is that something you had to just kind of pick up along the way? I had the idea that I was going to learn some programming just for funsies as one of my electives for college, and took a C class and quickly realized I was way out of my depth. It didn't help that the professor spent his instruction time just griping about random shit and then was just like, all right, do this. All right, I want it done by next Tuesday. I'm like, but I don't know what to do. You didn't tell us. And he was like, just follow the book. Like, then why the hell are you here? What's your purpose in this classroom? He was the worst. I didn't drop out of very many classes in college, but that was one of them that I was like, yeah, no, we're gonna hop out of this one before it could impact my my GPA. Had to pick it up, yeah. Not my favorite thing to do. I was enjoying, I made like a little calculator and I felt pretty smart. And then he had us moving on to harder stuff and I was like, oh wow. Maybe I'm not so smart. Do you know anything? Well, no, clearly, because I'm here, right? And there are some people who, like, they've known how to do those kind of things for so long that it's just as normal as breathing to them. And they can't imagine that anybody could ever struggle with something that they find so simple. But boy, howdy, it is not. I'm always envious of people who can pick something up so fast and just know it. Honestly, I feel like most professionals are sometimes feeling like they're just faking it. I mean, I was a dog groomer for 10 years before I quit and had to find a job that had health benefits when I was pregnant with Lily. And I still occasionally felt like I was just fooling everybody. Well, hi, Quantum. How's it going? Boy, if I just get the right piece, we are. Here we go. Speaking of. Just woke up. Yeah, it's about 10:30 at night here. So, you know. Getting a little later, but not too bad so far. I decided I probably should play Tetris since I nominated it. But I'm not pretending that I'm actually good at it. Well, I probably should be asleep too, considering my coworker messaged me today and was like, hey, I'm not feeling good. Do you think you could do that? Oh, shit. Do it yourself tomorrow? And I was like, yeah, sure. And we're a team of 2, so I know tomorrow's going to be busy. Yes, well, didn't Fish have the benefit of sort of practicing for 2 hours as he played the wrong game? Though I know it wasn't intentional. Oh, shit. You know, I don't know if I've played the Tengen version. Oh, did he add it to his timer? Oh. All right. I'm just teasing, though. It's gotta be so frustrating to have gotten so much of it played and then realize you're playing the wrong version. I don't know that I would want to continue if that was me. Or at least not for a bit. Honestly, the version I've played the most recently is the one on the Switch. I think it's like Tetris 99 that you can play against people. I had a lot of fun with that for a while. We don't have Nintendo Online anymore, so can't really play that. But I had been playing for a while on that, so I'm not really too sad about it. It gets pretty chaotic. Not that regular Tetris doesn't get chaotic, but when they're throwing things down at you, when you're just trying to survive, well, you know. I decided to go ahead and play my own music, because, man, I'm not about the anxiety-inducing music that Tetris has got going on. No thank you. gonna have to go there. There we go. You're giving me an awful lot of the big long guys. I know they all have their individual names, but right now I can't think of what big long guy's name is. I think it's Hero. Is it Long Tim? He's behind me, putting in his 2 cents. I think its name is Hero. Help! I need some more Long Tims. Long Tim! There he goes! Oh, thank God. Oh no! Don't laugh. That's where we fuck up. There it goes! Oh, it wasn't bad. I scored 36,565. Oh, goodness. You're a Tetris master. Why, thank you. I try. Welcome in, Red Bean Buttercream. Have a good night. Get some good sleep. And you'll have to let me know how your Tetris run goes. I'll have to check it out. Goodness, who knew Tetris would be so popular? Yeah, it's a hot new game. The hot new game, Tetris. I think the L pieces, their names are Ricky's, but I can't remember for sure. I do have 52 followers. I just don't stream a whole heck ton, and usually it's at weird times. So somehow I haven't hit affiliate yet, which is kind of sad because I had all these grand ideas for like sounds and stuff. Like sound redeems with channel points to scare the absolute daylights out of me, because that would probably happen. Oh, 52. Okay. I'm sorry, my brain is all taken up by Long Tim. I know you can't hear him, Quantum, but he's shit-talking you. He's right behind me. I don't know if we're gonna make it past level 10 tonight. It's the farthest we've gotten so far. Have you done your run yet, Quantum? I was telling Steven's Rocket earlier, I haven't really been on Twitch a whole lot lately. It's been kind of busy, and every time I try to tune into somebody's stream, work decides to be stupid. You and me both. I think you've caught more rounds of the wheel than I have, because I think... Let's see, I tried Sonic. And I did a couple other games, but... Honestly, I've just been so busy that it was kind of stressing me out, so I was like, yep, we're not gonna worry about it, and if something comes up that I really have to play, then I will. Of course, Tetris I have to play. But I already know I'm not really a contender for first place. So, wheel for me is just having some fun and getting to try some games that I don't usually play. Ah, that's right, you're playing Tomb Raider. Also did not enjoy that when we played it for the wheel. For some reason, I couldn't get her to use her tits to open a door. And then I was just like, yeah, I think we're good. It gets worse? God. Yeah, well, I've got tits and have never successfully opened a door with them, so I can't figure out why she thought she could. It feels so calm right now. Before we start hitting those later levels, it's like, ah, yes, I could just play this forever. And then the game just ramps up. What's your next game after Tomb Raider? Nice. Is it a secret? I feel like they're really missing a market out there for doors that can be opened by boobies. Be like the new version of No Boys Allowed. Though I guess that probably wouldn't work because it'd be no boys or no A cups allowed. Rules out a lot. I planned that one well. You just really enjoy torturing yourself with Tomb Raider. Shit. Come on, Long Tim. That's not where you were supposed to go. Shoot. Hey, I got a higher score though. You know, I could just charge people without tits to get in. An exclusive club. It would need a really good name though. You know, if I wasn't waiting for pre-3 yesterday, that I couldn't even actually listen to today, I should have just done this last night, because man, I was full of energy last night. And no work to go to tomorrow. I just need to win the lottery so that I can hang out, try all kinds of different hobbies that I'll move on from rapidly. And then just play video games. Honestly, it just doesn't sound like anything bad could come from that. I, of course, would have to have a personal chef and a housekeeper because it would be very stressful being rich. Man, if I did ever win the lottery, I don't know what I would do other than like, well, I know the first thing I'd do is like pay off the house and anything else we've got sitting out, but like besides investing, like I'd be at a little bit of a loss. At least for a minute. And then I'd probably go on a shopping spree on Amazon. Oh yeah, tier 3 subs, absolutely. I'd be the frickin' Oprah of tier 3 subs. I'd definitely get my vegetable gardens back in shape, and then probably pay somebody to keep weeding them for me. I'll do the fun stuff, and then they can pull all the weeds. And then I'll pay somebody to sit out there at night and pluck the slugs off of it. I've got big plans when I'm rich. And I'd definitely go on vacation. Yes, slug plucker. I was doing it last year, and I'd go out with a flashlight and pluck them off of my strawberries. I had a lot of anger towards those slugs. To be fair, they were eating all my strawberries. They weren't even putting in any work to justify it. A damn fly is back. And it knows. It knows that I'm trying to focus. The girls keep going in and out to go play and keep letting in a fly, and as soon as Mark gets it, they let in another one. And then yell at him to get him to swat the flies. There's some nights Viv can't even eat her dinner because there's just a fly. And she just can't. It's too distracting. But I've got a little terrarium that has carnivorous plants. And we've been feeding any of the flies that we get to the carnivorous plants, and that's been kind of fun. I'm pretty sure when I brought home my terrarium and was super duper excited about it, and wouldn't let Mark look in the car at first, that he was afraid that I brought home another puppy. Which, I mean, I would have loved to, but, you know, terrarium's a little easier to care for than a puppy. Always gotta keep him guessing, though. I can't let him get complacent. Luckily for now, I just bring home things that go in tanks. Fish, carnivorous plants, you know, the usuals. I had mentioned to his mom that I've got a terrarium, and at first she was concerned that I'd gotten a snake or other reptile. I was like, no, I said it'd be cool to have a snake. I just don't have that kind of time right now. She's like, yeah, I'd never come over again. I was like, interesting. Neither would my mom. That could be interesting. But I do still need somebody to watch the girls occasionally, so probably no snakes in my future. Yeah, just the usual. You don't even know. I would have a house full of animals if I had the time and the money. I desperately want chickens. Our city, despite it being a rural city, does not let us have chickens yet. And I want them so bad. I know it's yet another thing to take care of, but at least they would give me eggs in return. Mark wants a duck. He wants a duck. Ducks eat slugs. So I am not opposed to a duck. I will probably make him clean their little duck pond, though. Your duck poop. I took the girls to Tractor Supply when they had their chick days and had their chicks out for sale and stuff. And boy, it was so hard to not come home with them. The girls were pretty unhappy that we had to leave all the chicks behind. But I was too, but I was like, also, we would need to get a chicken house before we could get chickens. They didn't much care for my logic on that. Shoot. Got thinking about chickens. Come on, Long Tim. He's gonna say no! He didn't save the day. Alright, we're going to pause for a second. I'm going to go use the restroom, grab a drink, and then we will continue. So I will be right back. There we go. Let's get a couple more rounds in and see if we can get much further. So what have you been playing lately, Red Bean? Anything good? Lately I've been playing Fields of Mystria, which is in early access. And I've just about got all the early access stuff done, but supposedly in quarter 4 they're supposed to release a few more new things. So I don't really know what to start after that. I've been playing a lot of those kind of Stardew, Harvest Moon-y type games. Oh, timer's paused. Sorry about it. Harvest Moon type games because they're easy to just set down as soon as I get sleepy. Which happens pretty frequently, honestly. I love how they have the statistics off to the side of all the pieces and stuff, as if I could actually even look or think about that while playing. So just in case you want to know. I wonder if the creators of Tetris ever thought that the game was going to be such a staple like it is. Mark, you're being talked to. He's very busy fishing in WoW. WoW has sunk its claws back into him again. And I can't say that the nostalgia doesn't want to pull me in too. It's just like, oh yeah, that was so fun when we were doing that. Back when I had time and no kids. Yeah, we were daydreaming about winning the lottery. It's been decided that I would hire my own dedicated slug plucker for my garden. That's gonna have to happen. Maybe I'll pay him by the slug. They'll have to submit a resume. Tell me how many their average is. What's your slugs per hour? Yeah, I need a slug counter as well, because how else am I going to keep them honest, right? This is getting a lot more complicated than I thought it was going to be. And then an auditor, and probably somebody from from environmental protection to make sure that the slugs are not of a protected sort. Maybe we could just do a slug relocation program. And I could hire interns, and that could be part of their college studies, and then I could just get it on the cheap, even though I'm super rich. I have not played Slipstream. Is there slug wrangling in that? Yeah. But I probably wouldn't recognize most joke references or game references right now with my brain full of all of this. No. thought maybe we could fix it. No luck. You know, when I nominated it, I think I was going to set a 3-hour time limit. I'm kind of glad that it didn't end up with that. I don't know that everybody will play 5 hours of it, but I feel like you could play 5 hours of Tetris. Maybe not all at once. And I'm not sure if this week is going to get busy enough that I won't be able to play anymore after tonight, but I'm kind of hoping I get to. Okay, I'm gonna have to check that game out. Yeah, I know I still have plenty of time to play Tetris. It just feels like as soon as I think I've got time to do something, then something takes it. Usually me. What? Oh no! I incorrectly estimated where that was gonna drop. I think the last time that I played WoW was during Pandaria, however you want to say it. I was having a lot of fun with it. Did some raiding. Did a lot of questing. But then after a while, it just kind of started feeling like a chore instead of something fun to do. That's where I kind of draw my line on games. If it feels like I'm doing it just to do it, because I feel like I should, then it's probably time to be done. I swear to God, that fly knows that I'm trying to do something. how many weeks of the wheel are there total? How many weeks of the wheel? Oh, it's 20 or 22. Right, the forgotten rounds and stuff, yeah. Not sure if I'll try to hop back into the forgotten round and pick up something that I didn't get played previously. We'll see. There's been quite a few games where I've been like, oh yeah, I should play that. And then just don't think about it again until it's a little bit too late for that. Shoot. I thought I had that far over. I'm really missing the instant drop. I forgot how much I use that. Like, you can still get them to drop faster, but it's not as fast. The reward for a good job is more lines. Faster lines. I'm like, awesome, look at you go. Here. Now go faster. Now, the question is, am I going to get past level 10 tonight? Steven's Rocket did say that was as far as they'd gotten, so I don't feel too bad if that's as far as I get. key is just to not mess up. Not sure why I didn't think about that before. Here's where it all goes wrong. No! No! I just couldn't quite get over fast enough. And I was like, oh, only a couple more rounds. And I'm like, maybe another one. I think that's the trap of Tetris. Like, maybe I'll try one more round. I wish I could just skip past the slower parts and then just get back to where I was, you know, in panic mode. There we go. There's some lines. Not really what I wanted, but alright. I can still work back from it. I still need to decide what I'm going to put in as my nomination or nominations for next year, or for next season, I should say. think I'll put Tetris Sphere back in. I'm not sure what other games would work well with the wheel. I mean, I know that there's a lot of games that would, but that are a little different than what we've been doing. I'm thinking next Forgotten Round, I might need to do Pokemon, because I was planning on doing that one and then didn't quite get that done. Or get it started, I guess, even. And I had a lot of fun with the last Pokemon Nuzlocke, even though it was super hard. And I understand that this one's hard, but not supposed to be quite as hard as the last one. And I had started just my own kind of independent Nuzlocke last year after our last hardcore Nuzlocke. And then, as per usual, got distracted and started playing something else instead. So it's definitely not out of the realm of possibilities to play that one for Forgotten Round. Speaking of Pokemon, there's Pokemon music. Pokemon's one of those that's such a nostalgia game too. It's just, you hear the music and you're just like, oh man, yeah, I loved playing Pokemon. I wish I could do that again. People talk about sometimes, like, what game would you, if you could scrub from your memory and play again, just completely new, as if you'd never played it before. And there's a couple of them that I think I would do that for, but I think Pokemon is on that list, like Red Blue. Just back to the original and getting to experience it the first time again. I think I'd choose Pokemon. I might do Chrono Trigger, because I enjoyed that one quite a bit too. Even if it took me a while to finish it. And maybe Lunar? There were just so many good older games. And not to say there aren't any, good ones now, but just felt like they had a different quality back then. And it might have been, just the dedication to the story that a lot of those had. Anymore, a lot of the games kind of feel like they have just reused ideas. And they're chasing the success that some other game had. I mean, like, Stardew was wildly popular. And look at how many Stardew-esque games we've got now. Not that I'm complaining, because, I mean, a lot of them are pretty fun. But it kind of feels done. Shit. Ah. That was what? Remember how many levels that was? 12? Whew. Alright. That was pretty dang good. I think we're gonna call it there for the night because it's almost midnight. Yes, thank you. That's swell. But that I saw that I got to like a level 11. I was like, oh no, don't say anything, just focus. I heard Mark behind me. Oh, it was, shh. All right, we'll call it there for tonight. And then we'll see over the next couple of nights if I can get a little bit more in. So let's see if there's anybody on that we can go and raid. Not sure if there's any of the strugglers on. Let me check the Discord real quick. Oh, hush, Tetris. it might just be me. Well, let me check and see if anybody else is playing Tetris on Twitch. I doubt it. I mean, maybe. I'm wondering if I put myself under the wrong Tetris on Twitch, but well, I only see one person, so let's see if we can't raid them. If I can get back to my stream manager. Well, apparently Stream Manager doesn't want to cooperate with me tonight. So, if that's the case, then we will just... Oh, there it is. Alright, we're gonna go raid this dude here who is playing some Tetris 99, which we were talking about earlier. So, haven't gone into his stream, but we'll go see what he's all about tonight. So thank you everybody who was here tonight. It was a good time, and I'm hoping we can do some more of it again soon. So have a great night, and I'll see you later.